Hey speakers, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and like and subscribe and let's get started. Hey, my speaker fam, how's everyone doing tonight? Well, it's probably morning because I probably won't drop this video until in the morning. So good morning, and I'm wishing each and every one of you a wonderful Wednesday. Y'all, just a little side note. When I tell you right now, it is 11:24 to be exact. This is my second recording of this video because on the first recording, because this video was actually supposed to drop tonight, I discovered that when I shared my screen, you could not hear a portion of the video. So I have been trying to work and edit to try to get the audio to play. All I'm going to say is, yes, I love y'all and I am dedicated. Because when I tell you I burnt up my mashed potatoes, Lord, my husband probably going to be divorcing me because, baby, when I tell you I have gotten so deep into this and trying to put content out there, honey, yeah, I got to get on the schedule. That's all I can say. But as I had always promised, I am going to bring you the content as I get it. So before we get into the actual videos, everyone, please go ahead and like the videos. It helps me as well as other content creators float around here in these YouTube streets so other people can see all the good, great content that is being pushed out, as well as go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free. And hit that notification bell because, of course, as you can see, you never know when another video is coming out. And I promise that you will not be disappointed. Now, y'all, here on today, of course, I don't know if you had gotten a chance to actually see, but today on one of Melody's pages, which is the Money Making Melody, they had put out a message. And when I tell you it was a word, it was a word. Pretty much it says, y'all be mad at people because they haven't reached out to you. Meanwhile, their whole life is in shambles. All you know is when you look at their page, they look fine. Instead of uplifting, you have an attitude. Here's a friendly reminder. Life isn't just happening to you, beloved. You never know what is going on behind a person's smile. We all could use some grace. And when I tell you that is a word, that is a word because we all know that, life kind of gets busy. And although we might smile for the camera, maybe, go to work with a smile on our face, you never know what someone is actually battling. You don't know what they lay down at night and may shed tears behind. You don't know what's going on, in the inside. You don't know what they're battling. They could be feeling as though the world is on their shoulders, and it is a true statement. Sometimes you can make doing bad look good. The same way you can make that smile look genuine when all along you're tearing up and breaking down on the inside. So, and to me, I feel as though people that are genuine in your life know that, things happen. And sometimes, even though everything looks good on the outside, sometimes it's just a good idea just to say, hey, I see, you're beautiful as always. You're always smiling, but are you okay? Have that wellness check, for your close friends. I am one of those friends that I can go days, weeks, even sometimes months, honey, without speaking to, one of my friends. And it doesn't mean that there's, any love loss. It doesn't mean that, anything is wrong. Sometimes, you go through your things. Life is life in work, career, everything that you have going on. And sometimes, we might not be able to reach out, but if they're a genuine friend, they'll already know that. And sometimes just picking up the phone and just saying, hey, how you doing today? Just checking on you, just want to make sure everything is okay, and, just be there. But a lot of times when things tend to happen and, you may seem a little distant at times, be it work, be it, family, be it job, however it may go, you know, it's just, you should just check on that person instead of, saying, oh, they acting funny, they got an attitude, and they not a village, and all this, that, and the other. Sometimes you just need to just shout them out and just say, hey, I haven't heard from you, just checking on you, making sure everything is okay. So yes, I felt that that was a word, and we all could have used that, because people do tend to overlook that, life may not always be what it seems. Now, anywho, also we saw here on today as well as yesterday that Melody came to Dallas, and of course she did her line with Jay Bolin. She was modeling her clothes, had a photo shoot, and when I tell you she looks fabulous, um everything. She had so many more other shots that she had taken, and when I tell you all of them were gorgeous. It was also another one that really, really caught my attention. She had on the pink dress with the green purse. When I tell you, it really, it really, really looked good. And shout out to Jay Bolin, because he is a very well-known fashion designer here in the Dallas area as well as around the country. He worked with a lot of well-known people in the industry. I know Sarah Jakes, she's another one that, model and have her line with him as well. And all of her outfits be looking really, really nice. So shout out to them. Of course, Mel was looking as beautiful as ever. And then we go on kind of moving forward to where we actually saw, I'm not sure if you were able to see, but of course, OWN put out another clip here, and pretty much we see where Martell is calling himself wanting to walk Melody to her car, and pretty much, she not having it. She like, okay, I don't need you to walk me to my car, I got it. Pretty much like telling him like, what you mean? So let me go ahead and try to play that clip really quick here.
This is the first time that I've been around Melody and our friends in quite some time. I think it's a little awkward. You finna go? I am. All right, I'm gonna walk to your car then. My car is in the front. Dangerous out there. I walk to my car all the time by myself. I'm being difficult. Somebody can just swoop you up. Sure, come on. You finna come on, walk to the front door. We just wanna make sure you're okay. That's all. You know what I wish? I wish that for once my wishes were respected.
Now, y'all, as we can hear, of course, he is wanting to walk her to her car. Now, of course, as we all know, Martell is still trotting up behind Melody, and we all know as well that Melody ain't checking for Martell at all. And it just amazes me how he could do all of these things. You can take her through custody battles. You can get on social media and go on this rant about her. You can go around to her friends and everyone and try to turn them against her. But then when you're wanting to be civil, then all of a sudden she's supposed to turn the blind eye and be like, oh, okay, yeah, come on, walk me to my car. Like everything is peachy cream. And you know that this is not what this is. Now, in another situation, had it been, where they were cordial, then I would have looked at this, oh, this is nice. He care. He want to make sure she make it to her car. Okay. But of course, we all know, and we have all seen how Martell has literally tried, I'm going to say tried, to drag her through the mud. I mean, right now, you're still in the middle of a custody battle right here now as we speak. And we know that that is not called for, but you're doing it because, of course, it's all about control with you. It has nothing to do with the well-being of the children. You're thinking of self. And it's another way to try to have that control. And I just don't understand what he don't get at this point. It's over. It's done. I think even when Melody tried to keep it cordial so they can co-parent healthy, and try to, even despite everything you had already had went on social media and said, everything that you had did with Ariane and all of that, she still found it in her heart to still try to make things right for her children. She invited you on the destined trip. She realized that this was the first time they were going to a familiar vacation spot, and Martell wouldn't be a part of it. So just, for for her children to be able to be comfortable and enjoy themselves, she invited him along. And what did he do? Overstep his boundaries by inviting the Scotts, over. And he knew already that Mel and Letitia wasn't in a good place. So why would you do that? You're a plus one, really. And you already had a plus one because your mom also came. So again, this was another way of him thinking that he can kind of push his way around and have his way. And it's just not like that. I mean, good if you want to show concern, and make sure she gets to her car. But, based off of the things that we have seen in your history, we may have needed someone to watch her to the car, because we see that the minute things get, or don't go your way or get out of control, we see how you tend to go off. So while you talking about making sure nobody get her, yeah, she is needing to make sure that you don't try to get her, because yeah, we know that you kind of can get pretty heated, when you're not getting your way. So again, we may have needed someone to watch her. And again, where is Ariane? Go find her. Make sure she is getting to her car, or her rental car, or her sister car, or whoever car. Go make sure she's getting up. But you know what? I recant that, because you know what? She may have been right over there in them bushes hiding, waiting to see what was going to happen next. And where was Sheree? Was she not at, on this particular scene? Was she not? She couldn't have been, because if she had been on the scene, then of course you probably wouldn't have been worried about Mel getting to a car. You probably wouldn't even say 2 words. If anything, you probably would have tried to embarrass her like you always do, to show out, you know. And then for Lou to sit up there and him to step in, sir, this has nothing to do with you. Like, go on over there and find Tiffany. Go make sure she okay, because the last we heard, Marcel says that she need to be slapped. So you need to make sure that he ain't over there trying to slap on your wife. Let these people here alone, because as you can see, Mel got this. Like she said, let it be okay that I do me. She don't need nobody trying to do all of that. She's just fine. She's protected, because we see God has protected her from you. So we know she good and protected. So for him to try to weasel his way back in, it is just the audacity. It always goes back to the audacity. We're gonna have to get some merch going with that slogan, the audacity, because the audacity of half of these people we talk about on this show is crazy. Like, I don't understand how people think that they can do you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, and then when you want to try to be cordial, they're supposed to just overlook everything you've done or said and be cordial with you. You ought to be glad that she's even willing to be in the same room with you, let alone you talking about walking her to a car. She don't need you, sir. If anything, she needs somebody to protect her from you, because we all know how you tends to go off on the hinge. So, calm down. But again, that's just another way of him wanting to be a part of Mel's life. And at this point, I don't even think he really know how to be that cordial person. He's so used to getting his way, and he's probably even so used to Mel allowing him to get his way, that this new Mel, even though it's been 3 years, he still can't get used to the thought of her having control. He don't like it. It's not setting well with him. And that's what's almost the scary part, is because the rejection. And as we know, narcissists do not like rejection. And that's just what it is. Now, over here on the other side of town, over here, we seen where Big Ari, aka Coleslaw, she popped up on Instagram, y'all. She popped up real quick, fast, in a hurry. She claimed she was, she said she was in the car line picking up Paris from school. So I guess she just felt the need to pop online, to make her presence known. But I'm going to let y'all see this. And this was the part that it got messed up the last time. So let's cross our fingers and pray to God that the audio is working and that everything is going as need be.
No, don't tell me be quiet. You be quiet. No, you be quiet. Don't tell me be quiet. Oh, thank you, sis. Girl, I'm in Carline. I ain't going too fast. I'm telling you. I'm picking Paris up right now, y'all. In Carline. So let me get on live. I have not talked to y'all in a while. I haven't gave the girls some new content. And it's literally, it don't matter if I get on live. I could be at the damn, it don't matter where I'm at. It makes it to YouTube. It don't even matter. But I'm in Carline. I'm getting Paris from school. Then it's time for dinner. Well, I kind of want some Chipotle, but I ain't gonna tell Paris that. And I was about to answer your question rude, but I'm not even gonna be rude today because I think sometimes when I'm on live, I literally set the tone for y'all. Like if I get on here with like an attitude or y'all feel like I'm bothered by something, y'all can kind of get under my skin. But if I really don't say too much, y'all don't say too much either. Like, say hi. Let's see how my son act. Oh, he said no. Oop. He is not in the mood. Don't play with him. He's not the one or the two today. Oh, okay. So, okay. My son not fooling with y'all today. He said, "Mommy, get off the line." Oh, nope. No, son. He said, nope.
You see that comment where everybody's asking and saying, we knew when the trailer dropped you would be here, and here you are. For real.
Oh, sis dress cute today.
Oh, I guess she ain't wearing nothing from Aries Boutique.
In Carline. What are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all want me to address some bullshit so bad, but I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna let y'all have it. On another note, I just got done taking pictures. I just got done shooting my spring new arrivals. So new arrivals will be here this week. This week, guys.
I hope she combed her hair.
And then don't put sis in a comment and think you won't get blocked, because you still getting blocked with that as well. Don't think that you won't get blocked with that, because I but I only got a couple more minutes to talk to y'all, because I got to get my child. And once my child get in the car, we done. And she should be getting in the car any minute. Let me see. It is. Look at my princess. She's so cute. Should I let y'all talk to my child? Nah, y'all some weird. Y'all weird. Nice nap. Hi, Pierre. How was school today? Good. It's some face scrub. It smells good. It's real good too. Now, Paris, please acknowledge Knox because I think he is only turning up because you're in the car.
Hi, Holt.
He was just fine. Please, like, you see how he done calm down? It's so weird. Seatbelt.
Thank you.
You're in my car, don't be. Okay. Me doing this is me being quiet about something I want to say something to one of y'all about, but I'm just gonna mind my business. Here's get off of TikTok. I'm addicted too. I was on TikTok at 2 o'clock this morning. I woke up at like 2 o'clock. Y'all was up till Paris 6 o'clock alarm came off. I wasn't on TikTok the whole time, but I was up.
So what you mean, Mom? Just get off of TikTok?
What you be on there looking at?
On my FYP.
FYP.
For you page.
For you page?
Yes, anything on my FYP.
I found myself looking at that page too, Paris, because they help you discover new people who you would be interested in.
That's her phone. She lost signal.
Yeah, I like TikTok.
That car is tore from the floor up. That car is tore.
That car?
No, not that. The purple car.
Oh, I forgot to lock the window. I'm gonna let Knox have his window down. Do you want to be a monster? I'm gonna let him be a monster. I always promote my business. Why don't you shop?
Girl, please.
Chanel, I did a long time ago, friend. Do you see? Look at this. Boys do too much.
Mom, that
Let
had
me
my
lock
ears
it.
hurt.
That hit your ears hurt, girl. Now he trying to push in. The windows is locked. Somewhere. How was school today, Paris?
It was good.
Did you get your science project back?
Okay, y'all. So pretty much that was it. She wasn't saying too much in the remainder of that clip, but anywho, so we see now. Some people were saying that looked, pretty much like a different car than what she was originally in from her last live, which it does look as though it is different interior, but I'm not sure. What I can assure you is that she don't have two luxury vehicles as they were trying to say over there on the Facebook. I don't know if this one is a rental or borrow. I don't know what it is, but anywho, of course, she decided to take to live. Now, what I'm got a question about is why you had that jacket on. Now I went ahead and Googled the temperature and the weather there in Huntsville because I just found it real odd that we in the spring now. Of course, granted, here in Dallas we had a couple of chilly days, but here today it was really beautiful. It was nice. So I was like, well, she got on that jacket. Let me see what the weather like. Do y'all see that? It says 86 degrees and it feels like 89. So why you got that jacket on? And I mean, it is zipped up to your chin. Like, girl, for real. Like, you got it zipped up and you bundled up like it's January. Like, are you trying to hide something? Are you, you know, allegedly hiding a pregnancy belly? Maybe, I don't know. Tell me, because I'm curious to know as to why would you be riding around with this jacket zipped up to your neck? Then you went on to mention that you've been taking pictures because your new inventory is coming in this week. Now, is your new inventory coming in this week, or did you take pictures today? Because we already know, and as I mentioned in one of my previous lives, that you have been posting all of those old pictures with them clothes from last year. And the question was, do you ever get new inventory? So maybe she heard, or watched the video, that because I wanted to know, did she have any new inventory given the fact that she was posting all them pictures with all them old clothes. So now she's saying she has inventory that's coming in this week, but she also said she was taking pictures today. So which one was it? Because if you were taking pictures today, I would hope that your hair was combed. Because at this point, we see that it ain't. Now, this could be another one of her tactics and what she do, because she loves to troll. And I know, that she kind of keep up with everything Melody does. And as we stated, Melody has been posting since pretty much Monday morning, where she had, met up with Jay Bolin and did her photo shoots with the, her line that she has with Jay Bolin. Mind you, shout out to Jay Bolin and Melody, because a lot of those items sold out the same exact day. So we see where Melody has been, posting and all of that. So hence, did that give you an idea to go ahead and start posting, because you don't want to feel like Mel has one up on you, which we already know that she one up on you in a lot of areas. But you do tend to play copycat when it comes to a lot of things. So could it be because Mel did her photo shoot with the line that she came out and sold out on a lot of those items? Did you come out with this? Well, I got to take some pictures. I got to get new inventory. So I guess we'll wait around and see what that inventory looks like. And we'll also try to see if you're going to be the one modeling that inventory. Hopefully that jacket is not a part of the inventory, because it's a little hot, sweetie. And nobody is really, checking for a jacket this time of the year. So maybe we'll see you in your new inventory. Maybe we'll see, what type of clothing that you'll come out with this year, because you can now take some more pictures and scoot those old pictures to the back, because we know that's all you've been posting. Also, y'all, did y'all kind of notice that she made mention that when Paris got in the car, she was like, I'm going to be in this live soon because Paris is going to get in the car. And then when Paris did get in the car, she never once turned the camera towards Paris. Now, she quick to turn that camera towards Knox, but she never, in the last few lives that she have done, Paris has been nowhere in sight. Now, we do know in the past that she has, and we've seen Paris before, but lately, Paris isn't any of those videos alive. And I'm just wondering, is this something that, her dad put his foot down and was like, I don't want my child a part of all that drama that you got going on. And I don't blame him, because she is being highlighted in a bad light, and he don't want his daughter affiliated with that. Now, of course, Martell on the other end, he don't care nothing about what Knox got going on. He don't care how many times he on, in the lives and telling her to shut up and all of that. He ain't caring nothing about that. But, with Paris, that, because it was even, some people were even wondering, had he gotten custody of Paris, because we hadn't been seeing or hearing anything about her. But I think it was just maybe she went to visit for spring break. But even still, she's back, and Ariane is not, showing her at all. And, if her dad stepped up and said that, I do not blame him, not one bit, because, you don't want your child to be a part of all this drama and this mess. Um, but yeah, I'm interested into knowing like what's going on with you. And then of course we seen where Knox is up in there telling her to shut up, and you know, yeah, he probably tell you that often because he said that really comfortably, and you kind of like somewhat brushed it off, but you need to get a hold of him. And I see where people was asking like, you know, how's daycare? I don't think Knox go to no daycare. I don't think he go to no daycare no more. Allegedly, he was put out of daycare. So, you know, and then I had people in the comments that was saying that mother's duties and all of that. She has nothing but time to do all the motherly duties, honey. She doesn't do anything else. That's all that she has going. So, of course. Now, we can also go back to this young lady here that has a career, several businesses. We seen where she took a flight to Dallas on Sunday, did her photo shoot, did her modeling for her line for Jay Bolin, got back on another flight to go back to Huntsville Monday morning, prepared dinner, a roast, which looked it very good for her children. So when she picked them up from school, they would have a hot prepared meal. Now we've been seeing her going and going since she came off a tour. Since tour, she has been packaging orders. She has went to events with her mother. She's had speaking engagements. She went to Dallas. She did photo shoots. She come back and she stepped right back into that motherly role. Kudos to her. That's called having motion but balance at the same time. I even seen where someone made a comment on one of her posts that she needs to come out with a energy regimen, and she needs to come out with, you know, because everybody is just wondering, how do you do it? How do you do it? Because it's some of us that don't have nearly as much going on that she does and be wore out and be tired. So for this, you know, for this young lady to be able to go out and do all that she is doing, plus being still a part of the cast of a show that basically she put, you know, in motion. And that's another thing. Everybody on this show and this cast is coming for her and have taken shots at her, but what they fail to realize, had it not been for her, nobody would even know who they were. Now, Canvas Beauty, yeah, it's been around, but nobody knew the face behind the brand. Nobody knew that. And it probably would have been better if you would have kept the face behind the brand hidden, because now, you know, allegedly it seems as though you may be losing customers because of your attitude and what you have shown on the show. Nobody knew what Scope was. I ain't know nothing about nobody building nothing or any of that, because you do that in Huntsville. So you may have had, you know, status in Huntsville, but now you have status pretty much nationwide because you're almost like a household name now. And had it not been for Melody, again, no one would know you. So not only did she put you on a show, but she also helped you in whatever line of business that you have going, because now it's bringing attention to that business, in which we know some of them businesses still failing. Even though they highlighted, they still failing allegedly. But anywho, so I don't understand why everybody is so mad. But again, you look at things like this and you understand why they mad. I'd be mad too. I'd be mad too, trying to figure it all out too, especially Martell, because you fumbled a bag for someone that's over there looking like who shot John. Like she over there looking stressed, depressed, tired. Every time she get online, she looking tired and woe out. And why, ma'am? Why? Like, I don't understand. You see Melanie, which is the ex-wife, which we everybody knows as well as you do too, that he is still trying to be with her. Sheree, she's a beautiful woman of age, beautiful. So why would you want to come online and be doing all that random talking looking wow? Like you be looking wild, like hair never combed. Yeah, I ain't saying you got to go get your hair done because I know you ain't got no job. So I guess if you sitting in the house all day, I guess it doesn't do you no good to go get your hair done. But at least do something with yourself. Fix yourself up. You know, you want to be so much a part of a TV show, but yet and still you can't even dress the part for a life. Now I understand you in your house, you shouldn't have to put on makeup and do hair and all of that. But even on your downtime, you still need to comb your hair. Like you sit around and you look like that. So when Martell come, that's how you looking. So you mean to tell me he left this what's on this screen for somebody that walk around with their hair all over their head all day? Yeah, he's slow. He real slow. He real slow. Real slow. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But again, it all goes back to the audacity of people. It all goes back. It's even a situation where, hell, Ariane really needs to shout out Mel because basically at the end of the day, even though you're not out here in a good light, shit, nobody would know who you are either. You ain't known to be, the best in the best light, but you can be capitalizing off of what you're trying to do. Like you jump online and good God, we all know that the show is finna premiere on Saturday. And then soon after that, Real Housewives of Atlanta is gonna be on. You're not gonna know which way to turn. And people are gonna be needing to do a wellness check on you because you gonna be and went woohoo crazy by the time these shows come on and you ain't gonna know how to react. And I'm already telling everyone, take it from me. I'm gonna tell you I told you so. But every week she gonna be on there deflecting. But it's a fake storyline. It's a fake relationship. Oh, he didn't mean that. She's gonna have a rebuttal for everything that's gonna play out on this show. Everything. You see how she was biting her lips and rubbing her lips and all of that, talking about she had something to say, but she just wasn't gonna say it. We know you want to say something about Martell wanting Melody to pray for them. We know how you want to say something about the OnlyFans. We know that you have something to say about Martell wanting to walk Melody to her car and being concerned with her safety. We know. You ain't got to lie, girl. You ain't got to lie. We know. We know. The best thing she could do at this point is not watch that show and stay off social media, stop following these people, and go ahead and do her. It's clear, it's I don't know what, that you're not going to be a part of the show. So move along. But y'all, that was all I had. Again, this was my second time recording this show. Pray to God that you were able to hear the audio because Lord knows, if not, we're going to have to try it again tomorrow because I am dead tired. It is 12 a.m. Still need to shower, eat. Yeah. But anywho, y'all, if you have not already, like the video on your way out, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notification bells, and go ahead and leave me a comment down below about the things that we kind of went over here. Let me know how you feel about Martell wanting to walk Melody to her car. Let me know how you feeling about, the situation with Ariane and what she got going on, whatever that is. And also, let me know, have you ever bought any of Mel's clothing line from Jay Bolin? Also, if you've ever purchased anything, just let me know any of your comments at the bottom, y'all. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, if you ever want to reach out to me, my email and everything will be in the description. And until next time, everyone be blessed and have a very good night. And of course, again, a wonderful Wednesday. Good night.